My name is Dr. Sean Price, Clinical Coordinator here at ChiroSpa in Fort Walton Beach. Again, doing a 6-part video series on how to achieve ultimate health. These 6 key points that if you pay special attention to them and you make sure that these are working optimally, will lead you to the ultimate health and give you the ultimate potential to fulfill your purpose on this earth. If you ignore any of these six key areas, then that will of course interfere with your optimal performance and interfere with optimal health. So we've already talked about stress, we've already talked about brain function. In this video I want to talk about metabolic function. Now what does that mean? Metabolic function includes thyroid function, includes adrenal function, which is intimately related to the stress response. It includes liver, kidney, it includes the gut function, it includes all of the different metabolic functions in the body. It's basically your nutritional status. And that's what I mean by metabolic function. So any nutritional deficiencies, any decrease in function that could be metabolically inhibiting and affecting the body's energy production will downstream affect adrenal glands, downstream affect the brain, it'll affect your sleep, it'll affect your exercise, it'll affect your optimal performance. Most of the time, patients who come into our office who have chronic pain syndromes, who have decreased energy, have a lot of chronic conditions, are extremely inflamed. That's a metabolic condition that will inhibit healing, and it will also cause tissue damage, and it will also cause just an exacerbation of all the symptoms in the body. So metabolic function is critical. How do you find out how you're functioning metabolically? You use lab testing. In our office we use what's called functional medicine, but I refer to it as functional nutrition because we actually don't use medication in the healing process. Functional nutrition is where you take labs, you run labs through a lab testing company just like your medical doctor would use. Usually it's much more extensive than what your medical doctor would run. And then you evaluate those labs using very specific values. And then what you find in those labs, you design a nutritional protocol to resolve that or to support that normal function. And then over a certain period, 90 to 120 days, you rerun the labs to make sure that they're working. And through functional nutrition, you can actually do this and get the body back on track. And when you start clearing up metabolic issues, things like diabetes, things like blood sugar handling, thyroid dysfunction, gut dysfunction, liver dysfunction, kidneys, adrenal, you start clearing these things out and the body starts functioning in ways that you can't imagine are possible. So highly recommend functional medicine. If you have any questions, please feel free to post below.